Life Transformed, Chapter 9, Healing with Help. Love one another and help others to rise to the higher levels simply by pouring out love. Love is infectious and the greatest healing energy. Sai Baba. Getting help to heal. The Life Transformed process taught in this book is primarily a self-healing process. However, there are times when, no matter how hard we try, we cannot find a way out of our current situation. Emotional block or limiting behavior. We simply need the help of others. Truthfully, working with someone can be great fun. Besides helping us heal through various modalities, our chosen practitioner can serve as a cheerleader, handholder, accountability partner, or sounding board. There's no shame in getting help. In fact, when we have a regularly scheduled visit with a healer, we are assured that we will take time on a regular basis to receive the care we need. Ultimately, you are choosing the healer, making the appointment, trusting the process, and doing the work. It's you doing what it takes to heal yourself, even when someone else is involved in the process. Healing practitioners are often the best collaborators in transforming trauma into healing. There are many people in the business of healing others. Shamans, therapists, physicians, Reiki practitioners, acupuncturists, or healers of any kind only facilitate healing. Their job is to awaken the body's ability to heal itself. I believe in collaboration. Doing things together can make the process easier. Sometimes it's important for others to witness the healing. Sometimes the method requires the assistance and safety of others. There are many modalities of healing. This is not a comprehensive list, only the techniques I've experienced or practiced with clients. I'm constantly learning and experiencing new methods of healing so that I can properly direct people to the methods most suitable to them. RIM, regenerating images in memory. As mentioned earlier, the regenerating images in memory, or RIM process, works in a highly effective mode of healing blocked emotions and traumas that otherwise would hold our advancement back. Going deep into the psyche reveals memories and emotions that we never imagined would have such a significant effect on our behavior and success. In the RIM process, we utilize the imagination and subconscious to bring forth images, people, or objects supported by a virtual resource that result in the most healing. Traditional psychotherapists tap into the left brain and keep the participant thinking and talking about the past. When we bypass the thinking mind, we tap into the subconscious and effectively work through the blocks that keep us stuck in limiting beliefs and behaviors. We use the subconscious to recreate and explore our experiences to release our future experiences from the grip of the past. In a recent personal RIM session, I set out to discover why I must do everything on my own. I was taken back in history to a point where this family tendency of super independent beings started. Tapping into my subconscious through imagination, I saw a scene where a group of men were farming, all working independently of one another. I allowed my imagination to change the image or movie I was witnessing to be a more ideal situation, according to my deeper knowing or subconscious. Before me, the men all began to work together, singing and having fun while getting the job done. The aha came when I realized I grew up in a large family, all of us independently working on our assigned chores. We never worked together on anything. Divide and conquer was our family battle cry. We would have been better served by working on each chore together until it was done and then moving to the next one. During our work sessions, we could have had fun, laughing and talking about the challenges of life as a teenager. Instead, I had few moments of my siblings and I doing things together when we were young and now feel I must do everything myself without asking for help. This great awareness helps me by opening my mind to the idea of collaborating with others on future projects. RIM can be self-applied or experienced with a facilitator. Certified RIM facilitators have advanced skills to respond to your unique, organic, inner process specifically. The sessions go very deep, allowing many blocks to be released. Transformational breath work. Transformational breathwork is a technique that brings the breather to an altered state of awareness, often resulting in clarity and emotional release just by using the breath. It is through these altered states that we can work with the subconscious mind. This breathing technique was developed by researchers looking for an alternative to drug therapy and treating trauma in the early 2000s. Transformational breathwork is a method of accessing altered states of consciousness for self-healing using only the breath. The benefits can include higher levels of trust in self, a release of stress, and clarity in personal issues. People report feeling calmer and more creative after a session, with a heightened sense of self-love. A session typically involves a professional facilitator and carefully chosen music and may be done in a group or individually. Transformational breathwork facilitators are popping up all over the country and can be easily found via the internet. A session takes between 2 and 3 hours. This work is deeper and more intense than a meditation session. If you choose to do this on your own, you're assuming a certain amount of risk, as intense personal emotions and painful memories may arise. It's advisable to have someone on hand who is prepared to work with these emotions should they present themselves. Usually, a breathwork session is part of a more extensive program of therapy. What you're doing is using oxygen to tap into your higher self, to transcend consciousness and achieve healing. How to do transformational breathwork? We do this work by breathing in through the mouth at a slightly faster pace than usual. Start by getting the breath into the belly, often called diaphragmatic breathing. The stomach feels like it is blowing up like a balloon. Smoothly and effortlessly ease the breath into the chest. We are doing a 2-stroke breath. 1 into the belly, 2 into the chest. Then gently exhale. Our goal is smooth breathing into the belly and chest, then exhaling in one continuous flow right into another breath. The exhale is about letting go of carbon dioxide, letting go of energy, letting go of effort. The effort is short and sweet, a relaxed sigh. Or the exhale is a short and sweet, a relaxed sigh. We are not trying to control the exhale. The purpose of this technique is activation of your emotional operating system. You breathe in a circular pattern, a continuous flow without pauses. The only place you can breathe is in the present, not the past, not the future. So this breath work keeps you in the present moment. Relax into the breath. Open the breath. Receive the abundance of oxygen. We are trying to increase our respiratory capacity. There are 5 transformations available through this breath work. 1, body. After a few breaths, you may experience dry mouth and dizziness. You may experience tingling in your hands and feet, in your face. Your hands may tighten up, feel heavy, cramp up. You might feel hot or cold. You may feel a strong vibration through your body. This method brings much more oxygen into our system than our body's used to, so it physically reacts to this abundance. It's all good. Welcome the physiological changes or experiences and witness them without judgment. 2, emotional catharsis. The point of this breathwork is to excavate the suppressed emotions we have been storing and carrying with us for decades. The transformational breathing releases them, bringing them into our conscious field. We often feel past emotions of sadness, anger, fear, anxiety, joy, or happiness. Allow this energy to be present. Pound on the ground if you are so inclined. Laugh out loud or scream at the top of your lungs if this is what comes up. Move toward the expression of emotion. Embrace the emotion and keep breathing. Allow and breathe. 3, visions. Many people experience sacred geometry or travel through space and time. Often people see images or faces. All are welcome and provide information for growth and healing. 4, consult experience. Your intuition often comes forward, giving the information you have been looking for. You may experience loved ones, angels, or spirit guides, or your higher self providing direct communication. You may even feel connected to the divine. 5, stillness, nada. You may not physically experience anything unusual. What happens afterwards may be the change you experience, a subtly new one. If the energy seems too intense when doing transformational breath work, add a tone to it, sing a tone and keep it going. You can use movement, pounding, and kicking to move the energies out of your body. The goal is to let the energy go. As with RIM and meditation, whatever comes up wants to be witnessed and acknowledged before it can move out of your system. No matter what you experience, watch for changes in your life after a session. You may notice a subtle shift in how you respond to others. When you notice something different, link it back to this transformational breathwork. Transformational breathwork is done under supervision. During a full session, you don't know how your body will react to over-oxygenation. It's important to have someone there trained to help if something comes up that you're not prepared to deal with. Acupuncture. I've been receiving acupuncture for years to keep my chakra energy systems moving freely and to make sure that I, as a Reiki practitioner, remain clear of foreign energies. Acupuncture originated in China as a practice to heal the body, mind, and spirit. According to Diana Kalali, master of acupuncture, during acupuncture, a fine disposable needle is gently inserted into the skin at specific points, often on unseen channels called meridians. The needles stimulate qi, which is the body's vital energy, to move and send responses to various systems in the body. Acupuncture is a natural way to facilitate the body to heal and balance itself. Exactly how it works is still not fully known. Acupuncture affects our body system by stimulating the release of endorphins and neurotransmitters, which send nerve impulses to the brain. It stimulates the automatic nervous system, the blood and body fluid circulation, and the electrical currents of the body. Acupuncturists reset the meridians and get the energy of the body moving properly. My experience is that acupuncture helps release stuck or foreign energies that are limiting my success in life. I walk out of the treatment room feeling like my authentic, perfectly balanced self. I step back into the world refreshed and realigned. Reiki or energy work. Reiki or energy work is a method of healing that produces similar results to acupuncture, but without needles. Using hands or light touch, the Reiki process moves energy through the body, releasing stuck or foreign energies and allowing our natural energy system to run unimpeded. Life force energy flows through us and keeps us alive. When it is high, we feel happy, healthy, and capable. When life force energy is low, we feel off and are more reactive in our daily lives. Like acupuncture, it uses unseen meridians. We don't know exactly how it works, only that it does. In my experience as a Reiki practitioner, I use my hands to illuminate the inner body so that universal intelligence, along with the body, can self-heal. Clients report a deep calm that results from a session, along with subtle shifts in energy. Laying on of hands as a method of healing has been practiced for thousands of years. There are numerous references to it in the Bible. Jesus was known to have healed people with his hands, as referenced in Mark 6:5, and he could do no miracle there except that he laid his hands on a few sick people and healed them. In the early 20th century, Dr. Usui developed the method he now known as Reiki, based on this idea that Jesus did it. He claimed that everyone has the power to heal with their hands and set out to develop a system outside of any religious doctrine so that it might be accepted and utilized by all people. Once he discovered this system, he taught others how to deliver this healing to themselves, family, and others in their community. It is commonly practiced throughout the world as an adjunct to other healing modalities and traditional Western medicine. Plant medicine. Another self-healing method that is gaining traction is the plant medicine ayahuasca. Ayahuasca is a compound of two plants found in the Amazon rainforest. The vine, often called kapi, and the leaf, known as chakrauna, It is ceremoniously brewed and then used for centuries as an agent of healing, mind, body, and spirit. Traditionally administered in self-healing ceremonies by highly trained shamans, this type of plant medicine is sometimes referred to as a hallucinogen, which provides or produces visual phenomena rooted in the individual psyche. Shamans believe it is not a hallucinogen, but opens channels to the spirit world, and the drinker or participant bears witness to that world. To the shaman and participants, ayahuasca is a sacred plant medicine that enables the body and mind to release held and stuck energies, emotions, and experiences, leading to great healing. You are called to ayahuasca or not. The experience is typically intense and can be unsettling. The spirit landscape is beautiful, but can also be overwhelming and confusing. Still, ayahuasca is said to aid in sorting out the body, mind, and spirit within the past, present, and future. It helps a participant understand why things have happened throughout their life and who they've become. People often report that they know what it means to be connected to all things after ingesting it. They've had their heart healed, been reconnected to their soul, and understand their great purpose in life. Common in and indigenous to Peru, Brazil, Colombia, and Ecuador, plant medicine ceremonies with shamans are increasingly popping up all over the world. This is not a cure-all and requires considerable responsibility on the part of the participant. If we, as seekers of healing, do not do the work of changing our lives based on the new learning we gain from the ceremony, nothing will change. We are given a new perspective on life and understanding about how we fit into the world. We then have a responsibility to go forth and bring our new, improved, and expanded self into the world to be better people helping others. It is as though we are given the information and a jumpstart for life transformation. We need to integrate the awareness and live life anew. When we allow our minds to be altered in such a way, foreign energies can get into our system and wreak havoc. The same is true with using any drugs, including alcohol. We let down our defenses and unwanted energies hop aboard. A safe ceremony involves a reputable shaman or team of shamans and assistants who know how to create a protected space. They employ various tools to support the ceremony and keep the participants safe from these foreign energies. If you feel called to participate in a plant medicine ceremony, make sure the shamans have pure, good intentions, have your highest interest in mind, and create a safe space within which you experience the ceremony. Make sure you know someone who has experience with this group you're joining, who can vouch for the safety and pure energy of the team. My experiences have been at Rhythmia, Life Advancement Center in Costa Rica. Over the course of a week, you experience heart-based talks about living with intention, high vibrational foods, deep sea cleanses, yoga, massage, and coaching to prepare the mind and body. You participate in transformational breathwork that gets you to altered states of awareness just based on your breath. Then you experience 4 consecutive ceremonies with professional, highly trained shamans and assistants who create a safe and transcendent experience. This is serious work and requires a considerable commitment from both the participant and the facilitator. Summary of healing modalities. In summary, there are many alternative modalities of healing with the help of others that a person can employ to move forward in their life, less burdened by memories and stuck emotions. With any type of alternative healing, there must be great respect for the ceremony and practice from healers and participants. There must be willingness, trust, honor, and openness. You must believe in the process and surrender to it. Even with help, you are doing the work, allowing the healing energy to move through you and healing yourself. You might find relief combining these alternative methods with traditional Western treatment of psychotherapy. The methods mentioned above of self-healing and assisted healing are some I use regularly or work with in my practice. Remember, people need healing all of the time. When we consider healing as realigning with our higher self or highest potential, we realize that this is an ongoing process requiring constant attention. We move through the world continually meeting influences and challenges. We heal and then re-enter our world with new influences and challenges. It's important to make changes based on new information or expanded awareness that results from healing. Learning from the experience, watching for a shift in behavior, and doing things differently is the responsibility of the participant. You must awaken and move forward in a big way to make the change you are being called to make in the world.